Yeah, bubbles! Hi! It's always funny when I'm waiting for my transition and there's like this split second where I'm just looking and like... and I was like, yeah, bubbles! Hi! Hi! Good morning! Good morning! Good morning, baby. Good morning, Stu. Good morning. And good evening to European bubbles. How you doing? How are you guys doing? Turn on my volume a little bit so I can hear my BGM better. There we go. Hi! Hi. How are you guys today? I am still tired. Well, I'm less sleepy than yesterday, which is kind of weird because I think I only got 5 hours of sleep last night. I swear the amount of sleep I get does not always like dictate how tired I am the next day. Because sometimes I get like really long sleeps and I'm tired as frick, and then sometimes I don't sleep as much and I'm like feeling better. And I don't know why. Am I just weird? Well, I'm weird in a lot of ways, but maybe this is another way in which I am weird. Yeah. Hi, baby. Hello. How are you doing? Hi. I want to go to Offkai, but I'm saving for Anime Expo. I've never been to another convention that's not Offkai, so I don't know what it's like. But I've heard Anime Expo is really big. It's gonna be it's much bigger. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go to this Offkai and I'll let you guys know if it's any less scuff. I've been to Offkai the last 2 times and it's always pretty scuffed, but this time it's got a new venue, so I don't know. I mean, I think it's more down to the people working, not the venue, but we will see. Maybe there'll actually be Wi-Fi in the main atrium this time. I'm dying. Ah! I'm choking on air. That was way too funny. It almost killed me. It wasn't really that funny though. Hello, Rebbi. Hope everyone's having a great day. Well, I'm besides choking on air, I'm having a great day. Yeah, trying to be productive, trying to get everything ready before I start heading out. Yeah, I would love to go to any of the American cons. They all seem pretty big though. Offkai has gotten a lot bigger. The first Offkai I went to, it was the Gen 2 Offkai. I did not go to the first one. It would be kind of cool actually. I kind of wish I had gotten the chance to go to the first one. But I went to the second one, and like between the second and the third one, which is the one they did last year, like it's gotten so much bigger. Like just between those two, it's gotten so much bigger. So yeah, it felt like just a nice casual little BabbyCon at first, but like the third one had so many people. It was way more busy. It was way more crowded. They got the bigger talents and stuff. Like they got a lot of stuff. And like the first time I went to Offkai, you could walk into the merch hall. You just walk on it. No wait, nothing. But last year I went, there was a line out the door. Like not even just to the merch hall, a line out the door of the entire building, going like all the way down. You had to go all the way to the back of the line and sit and just like wait and you're walking along and you're waiting and you're walking along and you're waiting and you're walking along. Because they would only allow so many people in there because there were way more people last year. So this year they got a bigger place, I guess. I think now it's being held in an actual convention center. Is that right? I think it is. Because before it was a big fancy hotel. I think now it's actually being held in a convention center, which will be a lot better. It very quickly outgrew the old place. Yeah, hi, okay, scary frog comfy. But yeah, frog just over here dying, you know. Nothing too crazy. But did they get the super frog star of every Rompin? I don't think so. Yeah. Well, I could have. I was offered like a meet and greet spot by Kawa. But I know last time I went to Offkai, in ancient times, I was there both physically and had stuff I was doing like streaming wise and event wise. and it is not easy. It is not easy, because like the Wi-Fi there was not good. I had to use the Wi-Fi elsewhere in order to like even do any of my like stuff, and there was a lot of running back and forth. So I thought, okay, honestly, I wasn't even gonna go to Offkai this year. I was gonna be like, nah, it's okay, I'm chill, I'm whatever. But then I was invited by some of my VTuber friends. They were like, hey, we're looking to like split an Airbnb. We're looking for more people. Are you interested? And I was like, yeah, sure. I've never been on a trip to a con with friends before. This will be fun. And they were like, cool. And then they ended up not being able to. So then the Airbnb fell through. But now I'm staying with one of them still. And we got another place to stay. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna get to be there with my VTuber girls for the first time ever. I'm really nervous. Actually, it was kind of funny. It's like last time I went, I didn't tell anybody that I was going, until after, cause I thought it'd be safer that way, you know. But after the fact, when people found out I was there, they were like, "Oh, you should have told me. We could have met up." And I was thinking like, "Oh, cause like I was kind of the new kid on the block at the time. I didn't think anyone cared to meet up with me. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think anybody would care, so I didn't tell anybody. But now this time I'm gonna meet up with a bunch of girls, and it's gonna be fun. Yeah, attending physically and doing meet and greets is hell. Yes, yeah. So I was offered spots, but I decided I just want to go and have fun. I just want to go and chill and have fun, like the first time I went to Offkai. Yeah. I think maybe next year, maybe if I end up going again, which I don't know for certain, but if I end up going again next year, I might try to like figure something out better with like where I'm staying and all that, so maybe I can do both again. But it was just a big pain last year when I tried to do that. It was a real big pain. I literally was like sprinting back and forth between the hotel where the con was and where I had to use Wi-Fi for like events and stuff. Just like this. There was a lot of physical activity. I probably had more physical activity there than anybody else in that car. Lots of conventions start out in hotels, cheaper than rent, I think. Yeah. Well, I'm really happy though that they're getting somewhere bigger, because there's no way everyone would have fit there again. They barely fit last year, I think. I just woke up, need to start packing. I hope you have a great trip over 6 years. Yeah. I'll be packing later too. I have a bunch of stuff that I need to make sure I get done. So this stream probably won't be super long. Probably only like 2 hours maybe, because I need to do stuff. I need to send some stuff in to people. I need to edit my ASMR still, because I want to have that go up. I want to have that go up while I'm at Offkai, so you guys can still have some stuff coming up and you get some Rebbi while I'm like away. And then I have to pack. That's another thing. I have to go pack. But yeah, I've got a few different things I need to make sure that I get done. I need to go shower. I haven't showered yet. I need to go shower. I can't forget to shower. Jack, sis, thank you for the $5 super. Have a fun / safe trip, baby. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah. Are you going to Anime Expo? No, I am not. Offkai is the only con I've ever been to. I guess I could go to Anime Expo, but like, I don't know. No, I don't have any plans to go anywhere else. Honestly, again, I was not planning to go to any cons this year. But then this kind of happened last minute because of the invite by my friends. So like, it was not. With the beginning of the year, I did not think I was gonna be going to Offkai this time. So yeah. Yeah, stinky fuck. I'm not stinky. I showered a couple of days ago. It's only been a couple of days. I showered, yeah. But my favorite part about my local convention is that they have a group of historical loggers who hold a medieval fighting tournament. Wow! Wait, that sounds cool. I want to see. I love when people get like super into their passions and stuff. And a lot of people will call it cringy, but I think it's really, really nice to see people get super into like the activities they like. Like I really, really, even if it's not something I'm into at all, if I see someone geeking out about something they love, it's just like, ah. It makes me happy to see other people happy and passionate. Remember, always bring an extra pair of socks and undergarments and shove a trash bag in your suitcase. It's great to put in the dirty laundry in. Oh, really? I usually just throw it in with my clean laundry. Yeah. 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 And you're gonna need government ID. I heard something about Offkai doing that. I need to look more into it before I go and do stuff. But if you mean for Anime Expo again, I don't have any plans to go to Anime Expo. So yeah, celebrate your friends' hobbies. I love that. Yeah. Yeah, no. Sorry, Yumi, I'm not as clean as you are. If it makes you feel better though, I don't throw in my dirty laundry until the trip is over. So I'm not throwing it in with clean laundry and then wearing the clean laundry around the car. No, I keep it separate, but just at the end of the trip, I throw everything in. It's all in one place. Yeah. Yeah. A couple of days best mean too stinky. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. ID only for official Offkai meets. Yeah, I don't know if I'll go and do like the meet and greets. I wanted to, but also, you know, yeah, that's I don't know if I like that. So I might just do other things, like go see some panels. I'm gonna get meals, go eat some meals with my friends. It's gonna be exciting. I'm really excited. I'll go look around the motel and stuff. I don't know if I'll buy much, but I like it. It's so nice. And honestly, I wish more people shared my feelings about it, you know. Speaking of passions and things that are funny, I was watching a short that was like making fun of flirting. And I learned the best, funniest pickup line. You wanna hear it? Yeah. I wanna see if she passes the sniffer test. I'll tell you how stinky she is an Offkai. I'm not gonna be stinky. I won't. If I'm going to a con, I don't go 2 days without showering. I shower every day if I'm going out somewhere. I only go 2 days without showering when I'm at home because there's nobody else here. Yes. Okay. So the setting was like an art gallery, and one character walked up to another, and they were like, "Hey, are you a painting too? Cause I want to hang you in my house." Damn, I'm gonna get all the women with my thinly veiled threats. It's pretty funny. Can I give you mine? Oh, you got one too? Yeah. That's both cheesy and ominous. It's the best kind of humor. Cheesy, but also dark humor. Yeah. I think dark humor can be funny. Yeah. Give Rebbi your best corny pickup lines. Oh yeah, that'd be funny. Give me your best ones. And then, babe, were you a fart? Cause you blew me away. No! Yeah, I am pretty blown away. Away. I'm going farther away. Bye. No, she'll use them for evil. You don't know that. I don't know, maybe I'll pick up a hot VTuber babe at the convention. And then I'll get to brag about my girlfriend. Yeah. my hot lesbian girlfriend that I picked up at Offkai Expo Gen 4. Cool, are you a Pokemon? I can make you Squirtle. No! No! Not the Squirtle pickup lines. My fortune blew my last relationship away. No! Are you a camera? All I can do is smile when I see you. Oh, that's cute. That one is cute. That one's really cute. I like that one. I mean, I don't often go and like talk to people in general, so I don't really know. Do pickup lines, like, how often do they actually work? I mean, like let's say you got a good one. Like, throw all the bad pickup lines out the window. If you got a good one, how often do they actually work? How often do they at least get you a date? How often? I wonder how many Fabos ever successfully secured a date from a pickup line. Even if it didn't work out, like, long term, if you just got a date, have you ever had that work? Yeah, love your cute voice, Rebbi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I feel like there's some delay to chat. Is there a delay to chat? It's not such a normal latency, is it? It better not be. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Wait, let me go check. It shouldn't be. I don't know which stream settings I reused for this one. Can't remember. I can't remember. No, it's set to low. Okay, never mind. Just double checking, cause sometimes YouTube gets a little snarky, a little sneaky. You never know. You always gotta check. You never know. Okay. Anyway, now we got that out of the way. Seems normal. Okay, yeah. I was making sure. I was making sure. You know. Especially like my OBS kind of like had a hiccup yesterday. I gotta make sure nothing's messed up. Not that that would be connected, but you know, none of my pickup lines have ever worked in my entire life. Yeah. Well, I think nowadays, the chances of like getting a girl just from walking up and flirting, I think it kind of depends on the type of girl that you talk to. Cause I know a lot of people nowadays are a lot more cautious about that sort of thing. And I think it's more likely that like you might get to date if you like form like a bit of a connection first and then express your interest, maybe. But I don't know. I don't often have the chance to walk up to girls and say, "Hey, girl." Wink. Maybe sees a pretty girl across the convention hall and immediately tweets, "Bravo's help, send me big up line." And then I put up my arms and just helicopter over the hose. And I knock all of the convention goers out of the way. It's ow, ow, ow! They're falling to the floor. They're falling at my feet. And I stop in front of her and go, "Hey, girl. Are you in the state of Mississippi? Cause you're the only one I wanna kiss Mississippi." That was so bad. How you doing? Rebbi, hi, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? I just thought of that just now. Yeah, expressing interest is usually the part that goes wrong. Where, yeah, it's a fickle thing. It's a little fickle, you know. Yeah, Midtag, thank you for the $5 super. A freckle on your face is like a stars in the sky. I can't imagine the world without even one of them. What? That was like a little cheesy, but also feels really romantic. Where the heck? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. That's why your family girlfriend is becoming involved in your local community. No, I agree with that. I think the best way to find a girlfriend is to you start taking care of yourself, right? It's a lot of self-care, you know? You take care of yourself, you make sure you're clean, you make sure you're groomed, you know? You don't gotta be, like, dressed to the nines or anything, but, like, make sure you got some decent clothes on, and then go out and do activities that you like, you know? And get involved with your community, you know? Start hanging out with people, start talking, start yapping, make connections, you know? Go meet some guys, go meet some girls, and maybe something will happen, you know? You know, yeah. I think that's the best way to do it. That's why I don't have a girlfriend, because all I do is sit at home. I don't go and talk to my community. Go meet some frogs, yeah. Yeah, go meet some frogs, and the next thing you know, you're laying eggs out of your skin. Yeah, never lose faith in all of that. No, really, that is the best way. And I think it's really nice too, because even if it ends up not getting you anybody, while you're taking care of yourself, you'll feel better about yourself, you know? Yeah. So you know, if you're like exercising and everything, you're gonna feel better anyway. So I think it's good advice. You know, there's a pro no matter what. Yeah. I'm a happily single fabber. Yeah, it's true. There's also nothing wrong with being single too. Yeah. You're not a loser for not having a partner, you know? You're just you. That's it. You're just you. Being you. You is okay. Am I doing a good job? Am I doing a good job? Am I? Me go out last week, obtained COVID, now I'm sick. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's pretty rough. Make sure you take care of yourself, especially now then. Drink a lot of water and stuff. Yeah, my long-term relationship taught me I'd rather have a dog. Did you get a dog? What kind of dog did you get? Did you? I want to see your dog. Sometimes I wish... Okay, no, hang on. I thought about that for a second. I was gonna say, sometimes I wish we could send pictures in the chat so I can see your dog. But then you might get random pee-pee pics in the chat, so maybe never mind. It's a good thing we don't have that feature, never mind. Imagine someone just sends their pee-pee pic in the chat, and then it just pops up in that on-stream chat up here, and you're like, ah! Oh no! Nah, look close to my thumbnail. You mean profile picture? Oh, Papa! I see! Yeah, it's a good Papa. Good Papa. Carolina dog, he turns 8 in December. Nice! Ah, cute! The Papa! Wiener dog, dogs and a wiener. That is the only PP pic that we would accept in chat. The wiener dog. Cause he's a wiener, get it? Not a picture of his wiener, just because it's a joke, yeah. But yeah, I temporarily have a dog, related to when I said yesterday that I was staying over somewhere. Are they a good dog? Did you tell them that they're a good dog? Did you tell them they're the goodest boy or girl? Did you? I thought we were just bubbers. You're bubbers, but you can add other appendages into your body. So you're bubbers, but you can absolutely have a pee-pee if you wanted to. There's nothing stopping flowers. He's very good. Yeah! I wish I had a good aminal. Here. I don't have any aminals. I don't even have bad ones. There's no bad ones though. They're all good. Yeah. I only have my dragon, but I love my family dog. She's great. Yeah! Yeah, I want to get a cat. And I kind of like the idea of getting a reptile too. I kind of want to get a reptile too, you know. I have 7 PP. Heck yeah! Lucky number 7. Yeah! That's gonna get you some heckin' girl. My 7 PP spraying all the girls to the yard. Frobos just need to suck up some air to shapeshift. Yeah, Frobos very commonly forget that they can shapeshift and change their bodies. It's canon lore. We discussed this during debut. Yeah, honestly, it kind of makes me want to draw more art, or like Fabros and the Rebbi. I wish I was better at art though. It's like one of those things where like I wish I was good at it and I want to do it more, but I don't enjoy the process of drawing as much as some people do, and I'm not that great at it. So it's not something I'm naturally drawn to. It's something that when I remember that drawing is an activity that I can do, then it's like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I want to do more of that. But then I end up doing other things that I am more naturally drawn to, and I end up not drawing. And then, yeah. Then I end up not really drawing. You're probably with a macho body. I think I did draw that. It was during the Guilty as Sock collab. I just drew like a really macho Fabo. It was really funny. Reptiles are a lot of work. Yeah, and personally I'm a little nervous to get a reptile because I've never had one before, and I don't wanna accidentally not care for them properly, you know? So like, I don't know. If I'm gonna get any kind of pet, I always do like a crap ton of research, you know? Even if it's like, I'm getting a cat. Okay, what kind of cat breed am I getting? What am I getting? If I go to the shelter and I adopted one, okay, what kind of cat did I get? Okay, maybe you should do the research first. Do the research before you get the cat. It's like, awesome, I adopted a cat. What did I get? Oh no, this one's not compatible with me. Just a random cat gotcha, and then you find out afterwards what the workload is. Hi, Rebbi, I can't believe you were off to go impregnate every VTuber and their mother at the convention. I hope you have fun. Yeah, don't tell them, you're gonna spoil my plan. Brilliant! Don't say it in chat. Powers can be pretty head empty due to the nature of bubble. Yeah, this is true. They're like me, very head empty. Very head empty all the time. That's us. That's our head empty community. Cats are legit the easiest thing to take care of. They are pretty easy. They are, yeah. But, you know, different breeds have different needs and different things and different personality traits and stuff. I mean, personality traits can differ cat to cat, but like different breeds are, you know, some of them are more likely to have certain traits than others, and it's just good to know. It's good to know what you're getting. It's good to know, if you can care for it. Yeah, I looked into all sorts of animals, and it's like I looked into birds. I thought having a bird would be cool. Imagine having a bird you can like teach it to say things, and you can talk to it. It'd be really cool. But then if you look into like what bird care is like, they're like permanent high maintenance toddlers. It's like the best way to describe it. It depends on the bird, but the ones, a lot of them like parrots and stuff. If you get a parrot, they're permanent high maintenance toddlers. Like that's the best way to describe it. They're needy, they're loud, they need a ton of attention, and they might outlive you. They are never going to, unless you get like an old one and you're pretty young, like they're probably gonna outlive you, you know, they're gonna be toddlers for the rest of your life. So a parrot is absolutely not compatible. Imagine if I had a parrot and I'm trying to like stream, and then you just hear like in the background. Yeah. And I just like look over and I'm like, Burger King, stop crying! Stop! Be quiet! And he never shuts up, because that's what they do. They're loud. Parrots are similar to dogs. They need a lot of attention. Yeah, no. And a lot of them as well, like, it's possible that they may hate being put in their cage, so you go to put them in their cage at night, and they don't go to sleep. You just hear, yeah, like, all night. Yeah. Definitely make sure that the animal works for you before you get one. Permanent high maintenance toddler sounds a lot like a certain frog. Hey, who are you talking about, huh? What does that mean? Is that about me? Are you talking about me? Huh, punk? Well, I know a guy. You know, you should be worried if you're talking crap about me, because I know a guy. I know a guy. Alright, beep boop boop boop, ring ring ring, hello, Miguel. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to bring the boys. Yeah, it's this guy in chat, he's making fun of me. Alright, but bring all the guys, bring all the guns, bring the heaviest, heftiest bullets. Alright, we're gonna swat this dude, right? We're gonna milk him off the mount. Okay, bye, love you, bye. Yeah. Be afraid, be afraid. Talks about existential crisis. So this is a Wendy's. Yeah, that reminds me, I saw this video recently. It was like this little bird. Not like it might have been a kind of parrot. I don't know much about birds. But it was like it was like slowly teaching my bird how to sing this song, and it was a song I wasn't familiar with. So I asked my friend, I like, do you know the song? And they were like, yeah. I was like, okay. I sent them the video of the bird. I was like, is this accurate? And they said, yes, Laura. It's this bird, this is not the song, but it was essentially like, like that's what it sounded like. The bird just like tweeting the notes of the song. It was a different song than that, but that's basically what it was. And I was like, whoa, whoa. This guy right here. Yeah. No, not me. Yeah. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you now. Loaded fries. Yeah, Polly doesn't want a cracker. She wants a freaking fry, but to be fair, crackers are kind of mid. I don't like crackers very much. You know when you're a kid and everyone's like, you want some animal crackers? No. They're thick and they taste like nothing. And I don't care if that one girl wanted animal crackers in her soup, monkeys and rabbits loop-de-loop. I don't want those crackers anywhere near me. I'll take some potato chips though. Yeah. Yeah. The feral urge to not just kidnap one of the magpies from my front yard and decide it's now my pet. Oh, I don't know if I do that. Aren't magpies like super intelligent? They probably like communicate like, hey yo bro, this dude just freaking kidnapped me. He locked me in his room, bro, and I can't get out. Alright, we're gonna organize the poop patrol. Squadron 1 coming in hot. Alright, and fire! Boom, 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 boom. And then now you've got poop all over your house. Yeah. What about cheese with crackers? Meh. The only crackers I sort of like are the saltine crackers. The saltine crackers. They're like the really white ones with the salt on them. Put some like canned tuna with mayonnaise and stuff, you know, that like whipped up tuna concoction. Put some of that on there. Put some chicken salad with the celery bits, the best way to have it. Put some of that on there. Yeah, give me that. Give me some with my soup. I'll eat the crackers first because I don't like them as much as the soup, but it's okay. Actually, no, I'll take the soup without the crackers. I don't really need them. I mean, it's okay, but like, I don't need the crackers. No. I'm not a cracker person. Yeah. Not unless she's a... Look at the baby, never mind. Maybe that's a joke, I should not. I'm not a cracker person, not unless she's a hot babe. There you go, hi! Poop patrol, let's go! Yeah! The poop patrol is gonna get you if you kidnap one of their own. Yeah. You're free now, Rebbi. You can say whatever you want. I wouldn't say that. I think there's a lot of things that I should not say, but I like to think that one is maybe okay. I think that's really funny, actually. Like, some people, well, I don't know, I'm even, actually, no, never mind, I don't want to get into that, never mind.
Coin for fun.
I think the word cracker as an insult is really funny. Wow, I'm a snack? I'm a cracker? You calling me a cracker? Whoa, is that, you think I'm a snack? Thanks, bro. Let me talk, thank you for the $5 super. Yeah, NSFW, she also German, she comes with her own weird problems. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's so adorable. If she uses it as a weapon, we are doomed, lol. How would I use it as a weapon? The world's biggest, loudest speaker system. It's so big that it sends earthquakes across the land, and you just hear like wah-ha-ha. And then I recreate the Grand Canyon across all the countries. Just my old roommates have found an abandoned sparrow nest in our backyard and brought the babies inside. So we had 2 little birds living next to our TV for a few weeks. Oh, really? It's cute. How'd you know it was abandoned? That would be my worry, is I pick up a bird's nest. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't just pick it up. I'd see the bird's nest, and then, I'd be like, do I do something? Do I leave it? Like, I don't know a lot about birds. My knowledge of birds is nothing like my knowledge of reptiles, so I don't know. I'd be scared of like messing something up, you know? Do that screaming cowboy meme through the speakers. That like, ha, 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 ha. Is that how it goes? I've heard that meme so many times, but I've not heard the song that many times. Actually, I knew the meme before the song. So when someone at one point turned on that song for me, they were like, hang on, give it a moment. And then it got to that part and I was just like, dying of laughter. It's really funny when you become familiar with the meme first, and then you find like the original material, you know. Stubbs toe. I remember that happened to me when I watched Jurassic Park for the first time. Cause there's that scene where it's like this guy over here, blah 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 blah. See, nobody cares. And I had no idea that was from Jurassic Park. I had no idea what movie that was from, and then I watched Jurassic Park, and it's like the way you feel inside, the way you're filled with recognition. As soon as it starts to play that scene, and you're like, wait a minute! Ah! It's one of my favorites. We assumed it was abandoned because the nest had been knocked out of the tree and left there for days. The babies never got moved. Oh yeah, I think probably, yeah. How did the babies do? Were they okay? I remember there was one time we found a nest of abandoned rabbits in one of our backyards. And we waited for the mother to come back, but half the babies died. One of them got eaten by an owl and then later regurgitated in our yard. There was one that we tried to save. There was just one left. Because I think there were like 6 or 7, and a bunch of them were already dead. When we like noticed like the mom wasn't coming around anymore, there were like 3 left. But my parents were like, we should wait, give them one more night. When we checked the next morning, one of them was gone. One of them wasn't doing too well, and then there was one that was like maybe doing okay enough. So we tried to save the one that we could. It didn't work out, but at least we tried. At least we tried. What a fun, wholesome childhood story from the river. Yeah! out too well. I was pretty young when that happened. Oh well, at least we tried. Yeah. Baby animals are really fragile. It's very easy for something to go wrong. Yeah, that's how I found the song Mexican Radio by Walla Voodoo was doing a meme. I wonder if I know the meme that's from that song. I wonder if I know it. I don't know. I'm trying to think, what's my favorite? What memes are going on right now? What's the current popular memes? I don't know if I have a favorite out of like recent memes. I feel like I know what like songs are currently being popularly used in YouTube Shorts and stuff, but like memes and stuff. Wait, there's that one that's like, oh god, how does it go? How does it go? There's that one where it's like, this is how I make my like low calorie, no something, and then it like drops into a beat. Do you know that one? Do you know that one? I wish I knew. I don't even know what it's called. I don't know how to find it. Wait, wait, here it is. It's the one by Adam TFM. And it's like, here's how you make. I guess it originated from him. Wait, I'm not gonna be able to remember this whole thing. Here's how you make my super easy 2-ingredient, low calorie, no bake, no refrigerate, no. I can't do it. It's too fast and I can't see the lyrics. Have you seen that meme though? Have you seen that meme? Do you know that meme? Wait, can I find it? Wait, here's how you make meme with lyrics. I spelled lyrics wrong. I can't find it. There's links, but they take me to TikTok. I don't think that's the lyrics. No. I don't want to play the audio because I think it'll get copyright claimed, but does anybody know what that meme is? I've been seeing it go around on YouTube. Last big memes I saw were AI Bigfoot and Minecraft movie. No. This one's like going on like right now. I've seen it like several times in the last week. Well, it might be close to dying then because it's been a week, but yeah. I love the AI Bigfoot with the capybara. Welcome to my shit show. Today we're jumping out of a freaking airplane. I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen that meme. I know the Minecraft movie memes because they kind of were everywhere. I wish I knew how to like put this one out. I don't know. I know Le Poisson Steve was a meme, but I think Le Poisson Steve might be phasing out because I've not seen as many Le Poisson Steve shorts lately. I saw like one more recently. Yeah. What the frog doing? I'm talking about a meme that I saw. And I don't know. Yeah, I was hoping maybe somebody else knew what it was, but I don't think anybody else knows what this meme is. No, the beat on it is really funny. It's really funny. Okay, I'm debating if I should just play the audio. I'm debating if I should just play the audio. Wait. I don't know if I should or not. I don't know. I think I saw someone on the timeline talking about Poisson Steve and it made me think of Rebbi. Yeah, because Poisson Steve's the best. It's the Poisson Steve and Steve. Wow! Le Poisson Steve. Poisson Steve, il est orange. Il a de vache et des jambes. Le Poisson Steve. Yeah, AI Bigfoot is a series of shorts mimicking vlog style videos. I think I might have seen one of those in like a react video maybe. Cause I think I have seen one. But I don't think I've seen the rest of them. I don't know. I didn't know it was a meme. I knew it was like at least one creator doing it, but I didn't know it was a meme, you know? Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm still debating if I should play the audio. I don't know. Man, today's such a low energy day. I feel so low energy today. It's bleh. Have you guys done anything cool recently? Have you done anything cool recently? Wow, Exodus sent me a picture of his dog. Yo! Thanks for commenting that. Your dog's so pretty. Wow! They shared it in the comments of the live post on Twitter. Yeah. Very cute though. I want a pet so bad. I'm so jealous, man. Oh, shame it's the heat for me. Oh my god, yeah, it's been so warm. I keep having to turn on my AC, but then my AC I think I have it set too low. Cause then it blasted in here and then it's way too cold. And it's like, nah. You've been learning Blender the last week. Oh, I love Blender. Yeah, I want to learn more about Blender too. I've been meaning to like see if I can put like make animations and stuff with my 3D avatar. Make something like super scuffed and post it in the Discord or something. Just to like see what I can do with it, you know. Yeah. I tried making a song in a new genre that was cool. I think it kind of works. Still practicing. What genre is it? Do you wanna share what genre it is? Yeah, we can do that. I should push my dragon for you to see. Oh yeah, I mean you guys can comment whatever if you wanna. You know, it's an easy way to show on Twitter. Yeah, if you want to. Yeah. I just feel bad that I feel like I used a lot of my stream energy in the last few streams. We streamed for 10 hours yesterday. Did you guys see that? 10 hour stream. 10 hour stream. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I'm doing pretty good on energy considering that. Because Rebbi's strong. Rebbi's a big strong. Yeah, some kind of EDM. Ooh. I don't know much about EDM. Yeah. I just got a used laptop for cheap and I'm gonna do unspeakable things to it. What does that mean? What are you gonna do to that laptop? What are you gonna do to it? Are you gonna torture it? Not the old man laptop. It's not part of your family now. When I get a new piece of electronic, it's part of the electronic family. You can't just treat it like crap. No, I saw this video a while back. It was like this dude who like he was eating some food and he had this whole like elaborate contraption set up around him. One of those things where like you do something to trigger it and then it's just a big chain reaction with different mechanisms around the room. Have you guys ever seen something like that? Part of the contraption was that there was a phone connected with a USB cable into the laptop. And the phone started dangling off the counter. And a toddler starts crawling up to it. And the toddler grabs the phone that is connected to the laptop and pulls on it. And then the camera just pans back as the laptop is being pulled off the edge of the counter, and then you just hear a crash, and I'm just like, no! I can't! With electronics being treated poorly, I can't! No. Oh my god, it's the worst. You know, that also reminds me of another thing that I saw. Cause when I was earlier into my ASMR creating journey, I used to like look up like how do you make ASMR? How do you like cause I was looking for like the information on like mic settings and stuff, right? Like if there's any specific mic settings I should use, what's recommended, what's ideal. Well, guess what? You cannot find information on that because people decided they want to be snarky about it instead. So I found a video that was like how to make ASMR, and all it was someone rubbing food all over their 3DO. Like, extremely messily. You know, like you just do it, but you know, kind of wordless is saying like, just do it, you just do it. But he's like, oh my god, he put liquid on the mic, he's got chip crumbs. I think there might have been something like egg and stuff mixed in. I'm just like, yeah, why are you doing that? The 3DOs are so expensive. Why would you do that? I think I saw that too. It was great. Oh, yeah, probably the first one? Yeah, probably. Nah. I mean, the contraption and elaborate setup for it was impressive, but I was way too, like, no, I was so shocked by the laptop and the just blatant mistreatment of his electronic property that, like, when I got to the end and you finally saw, like, what it was supposed to do, I was just sitting there like, your laptop, though. Your laptop! Yeah. No, that's bad for the mic. Well, I guess they didn't care about it. No. I mean, I think it depends on, like, you can get some stuff on your 3DO if you're careful, but this person was not being that careful. I think I remember there was, like, watermelon and stuff. It's, like, super wet. It's, like, bleh, bleh. I decided to Google Rebbi Rompin ASMR and saw you did a lobotomy ASMR video with your mama. What is this frog doing to her? Oh yeah, that was before I even debuted. I think it was really funny. Was it How to Basic? I have no idea what channel it was. I'd have to find it again. That was a while back. But I think it's really funny is that that was before, I think that was before I graduated from Ancient Times, and it was before I debuted as Rebbi. And I thought it was really funny because some Frabbles told me that they found that video, but they didn't recognize that it was me. And when it finally came out, like, okay, this is who I'm going to be, coming to modern times, coming out of ancient times, this is what I'm going to be from now on. They were like, huh, I already found it, and I had no idea that it was you. And I'm just like, I don't always recognize people from their voices either, so like, it's okay. But also, I just thought it was so funny because people always tell me like how distinct my voice is. Like, I've never heard a voice like yours. I even got comments on it yesterday during the FNAF stream. And then people always tell me that, and then when they find like they found my new identity that I hadn't yet announced was me. They just did not know. I just thought it was really funny. Lobotomy is the reason we love Rebbi so much. Yeah, that's why Frabbles are so head empty, and that's why they can never love anybody else. Yeah, I think that's also the closest to yandere that Frabbles have ever gotten. I don't really do yandere. I don't really do like yandere and intense stuff like that, you know? I think that's like the closest that we've had. Yeah, how? Your voice is unique. It's unmistakable. I don't know. I don't know. What's Offkai? It's a VTuber convention. I'm going out of town to go to it, starting tomorrow. Yeah. I was so close. I've been following you on Twitter for weeks before you debuted and had no idea. No, I even drew art of Chio and Rebbi together and retweeted it as like a wink, nudge, and people didn't get it. Which I feel like that's way more on the nose than people normally get when it comes to like, hey. I remember my very first stream in Ancient Times after the not after the news dropped about like my previous job, but it was when it was right after people started suspecting. It was an Ocarina of Time stream. And I remember I said like, wow, I really like frogs, you know. And I started talking about frogs way more than I used to. I started talking about frogs like a ton. Wait, not a ton, like not like every 2 seconds, but frogs came up in conversation a lot more after that. And there was like the art and stuff, and there was like collabs with prominent figures. OMG, Rebbi, you knew Cheer Rompin? Yeah, we were like best friends. Yeah. Yeah. And I just thought it was so funny. It was so funny. Cause I had people asking me all the time, like, where are you going? Where are you gonna go? And I'm sitting here like, I feel like there were so many hints. Cause for a while I wasn't allowed to like say where I was gonna be and stuff, so I was like trying my hardest to like say it without saying it. VTuber conventions must constantly smell like a football team's changing room. I've heard stories where people run into smelly people, but actually no, it's not like that. You probably think it's a lot worse than it is. I honestly don't remember even running into a lot of smelly people there. Yeah, I saw that and literally thought, oh cool, this new VTuber is a fan of my Oshi. Nice. No! Please excuse us, Bobbles. We can be a little bit slow at times. I know. I know some Frobbles needed a direct confirmation. It just wasn't something that I could do for a while, you know? I tried my best. To make it as obvious as I could without getting into trouble. Well, actually, honestly, I did actually have a couple times where management was like, I was like, me at management. Not to like be cheeky about it, but like I was really scared at the time. Actually, I was trying to cover my own butt in case like we actually like were going under and stuff, you know, which did end up happening. And I just wanted to like make sure like my community can all stay together and that I'll be okay and like you know, it wasn't just to be a brat for sake of being a brat, but you know. I felt so dumb when I clicked the link in your old Twitter bio and realized I was already following. You found me way before you realized that you found me. Also, I thought the song "Like a Dream" was an original cover by you. That's kind of a contradiction, actually. It's kind of a contradiction. If it's a cover, then it's not an original. No, although I do think I was one of the first people to do a cover of it, because I did not see any covers of it when I like, googled it. I don't know if I'm the very first, but I do think that I'm probably one of the first people to do a cover of it, because like I don't think a lot of people know that song. So I don't blame people for thinking that. Yeah. No, it was a cover. Yeah. The fact that Rebbi was originally meant to be a side project and it all worked out in the end. Yeah, I still think that's like super crazy. If anyone here like doesn't know, I used to be like someone else, and I used to be in an agency. And the agency was really nice, and I had like a lot of freedom to do a lot of what I wanted and stuff. But one day I decided, like, you know what? It'd be nice, like, you know, I'm happy in my agency and stuff. I had no plans to leave. But it'd be nice to have like a little small indie space, you know, where I can, you know, just be entirely myself and just do things on the side, right? Like it was gonna be like a maybe every so often I might do like a stream there, you know, just a casual thing, right? And then like I made my Twitter and I set up my throne and I put up like the donation goal, and I'm like, maybe if some people find it and they wanna help me, you know, they can, but like they don't have to. It'll be super casual. It'll be super low key. then literally the next day was like we ended up all canceling our streams because that's when we got the news that the agency might be closing, and then fans like noticed and like everyone started freaking out, and then then I was like, oh, I guess now there's a chance my side project might not be so side anymore. And I had no idea if it was gonna become like a main thing or not. Yeah. It ended up becoming the main thing, so yeah. Are you allowed to roar for all time's sake? They can't stop me from roaring. I've not roared in so long though. Can I still do it as good as I used to? Yeah, that was timing. I know! Like, I kept thinking they were like, man, no one's gonna believe me. No one's gonna believe me about the timing, but I swear that's how it worked out. Like, there were, I know I saw some people, because everyone was talking about it on Twitter. I saw some people who were like, oh, she must have known because her identity started the day before. No, I did not. That was a surprise for me too. It was just crazy timing. Sorry, I meant it was originally written by you. No, it was not. I've never done an original song. Original songs, I would like to do one someday. I think it sounds cool, but like they're a lot more work and a lot more money. Because if you do a cover, then there's pretty much only 3 parts to it. You record the vocals, okay, and then you need to have that mixed, so you pay to get it mixed. You pay to get the art, and then you pay to get someone to make the video. So they take the mix and the art and they put together the graphics and the subtitling, and then voila, you got your cover. That's pretty much it. If you're getting an original song though, you need the lyrics, you need the instrumentals, you know, like there's a couple extra things there that you otherwise would not need if it's just a cover. So, you know. Yeah, they're harder to do. I like the idea of doing one at some point, but I have no idea when that would even be, you know. And they take a lot longer to get out as well. Like if I hypothetically were to start one now, I don't know exactly how long they take, but like I would think it wouldn't even be done until like maybe the end of the year is when I would guess. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know a lot about it. Yeah, Rebbi really looked into her crystal ball on that one. I swear, I felt like I predicted the future without knowing about it. It was crazy. Yeah. And because it ended up that way, that is I remember people would ask like why I chose because I could have chosen to like purchase my IP and get to keep my old character. That was part of the reason why I chose against it, because I had intended for the model to be like a side thing that would casually be funded, like I was expecting it to take months, but because of like the panic and everything, it ended up getting funded like really fast. And then I felt like, well, I don't feel like I can do like a donathon or anything to like, well, okay, wait. When I say it like that, it sounds like, oh, the reason I couldn't get it's because fans were too supportive. No, I was leaning against it anyway, but then that was just kind of like an additional reasons, like, well, you know, I was given all this money for my new model, and I do feel happier about that, and I do think that that's the way I want to go, so like that's the way I ended up going. So there were other reasons too. I don't want it to sound like I realized after I said it what it sounded like. I don't know. It wasn't like that, but yeah, it was one of the factors. I was like, yeah, okay, new model, you know, and it's a lot.
Thank you.
I'm not allowed to talk about it like a lot, like specific amounts or anything like that, but it was a lot more affordable to go with a whole new one. I'll just say that. So I think it was the right move. I think it was the right choice. It was a convenient coincidence. Nobody blames you for it. Nobody saw things coming. You're just proactive. I guess so. I don't know. I still think the timing is crazy. I don't think I'll ever get over the timing of that because it was just insane. Ross, thank you for the $5 soup. I'm about to hit the gym. My day has been rough. Thank you for cheering me up. Oh, you're welcome. I'm sorry to hear your day's not been too good, but I'm happy that the Frobbles and I could help cheer you up a little bit. And I hope you have a great time at the gym. Get those gains. You got this. Yeah. Your frog soul was stronger. I guess so. The frogs called to me, and evolution took hold. Blah, blah. Hope you have a fun time at Offkai, Rebbi. Thank you! I'm super excited. I'll have to get some photos for Frobbles so we can have a stream talking about it when I get back. I'm really excited. My fans love me too much. It's so awful. Rebbi Rombo. No, I would never say that. No, honestly, I'm super grateful. Cause like I think Frobos would have helped me with the other one too, if that's what I decided to do. But I really think we made the right move. I think we made the right move. I think we made the smart move, you know. Get swole for us, bro. Yeah, bro, get those gains. Come back at Jack's chat. Robbie, Rompin. Rebbi Rombo. Whoa. I'm not surprised the old model would have been expensive. From what little knowledge I have, they can easily get into the tens of thousands. Yeah, it was a pretty penny. It was not money that I had lying around. And like I could have done like a donathon for it. That was an option, but again, because Frobos had already been so nice and generous to help me with the other one, I didn't feel like I could ask. And I was leaning against it anyway. Like even if I totally removed that, like let's say that wasn't a problem at all, I still was leaning against it anyway. So I think I made the right move, you know. Yeah. Yeah. The new model versus the old one probably has different license terms, right? I do not know. I don't know. I do think one thing that's maybe, this is a big maybe, because I actually don't know what, like, of any, like rules my old mama might have had for, like, models and stuff, but I do know, like, this one, I've gotten permission from my mama that if I ever wanted to change anything about it, I literally just can. And I don't know if that would have been a thing with my old one, but I don't know, because I never had the chance to ask, so it could have been that way, it also couldn't have been that way, I don't know. But I do own my, I do own everything I have here, myself, so, that's a big plus, you know. It was for her biology class, guys, damn. Wait, what are you guys talking about? I was mixed how initial art drawing looked, but I'm really happy with the final model we got. Yeah, it was like a different style and stuff, you know. I loved all of it. I think all of it was really cute. But you know, like concept art's not gonna look exactly like the final product and stuff. So, I'm really happy that everybody, that all the Frobbles before they were Frobbles. I'm really happy that you guys are happy with everything and that you're here with me, you know. Yeah. Base mama lets her kids be creative. Yeah. But yeah, I'm genuinely so impressed with the design. I did love the download, but you got a great design now. I'm happy with. Yeah, me too. I think they're both really good. Yeah, and I'm always so thankful to my mama for designing me to be really pretty and really cute. And it's a lot more creative than I could have come up with. I did have some initial designs for like initial ideas. Like some of the ideas are mine. Like to wear a wetsuit. I wanted to wear a wetsuit, so that was my idea. But she made it look a lot better than I could have. It was gonna look maybe not very great if it had been my design. I don't think it would have looked anywhere near as nice. So yeah. My model always peak, but the model also pops. Yeah. Everyone did a great job. Everyone did. That was really great. Yeah. Your model unironically has 3 of my favorite hairstyles. Really? I think my favorite that I have is like the long braids that I have. Yeah. My body's trying to like burp in the middle of me talking. Stop! I think I only got to meet you once before your Rebbi debut when you raided mine and Skittle's first collab, but you've been a delight to get to know since then. So I'm glad you can be Rebbi for us now. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I think I did get to do that one time. Yeah. That was always that was a fun time. It was great to get to meet you and stuff too. Yeah. You will always have a special place in my heart because that's when I fell in love with your cute personality. But I love Rebbi with all my being. Yeah, I'm really thankful like for everybody giving it a chance and stuff. Cause I knew pretty early on what I thought I wanted to do. And I think the decision just got clearer in my mind for like what to do. You know, like what to go with, and we ended up going with Rebbi instead. But I remember I used to be a little worried because I know, like, you know, when you change a bunch of stuff like that, you know, not everyone's gonna like it. That's just how it is. And I knew and accepted that. But I guess there was always a little bit of worry there, like, okay, well, what if like a lot of people dislike it? Like, what if a lot of them don't like it so much, and then they're like, I just can't do it anymore. It's too different, and they're gonna leave, and I'll be like, oh, okay. I can't stop you and make you stay or anything, you know, but you know, but it makes me really, really happy, like, even if the old model might be like your preference, which is okay, it's okay if you feel that way. I'm still really happy that you gave me a chance still with like the new stuff, and yeah, I'm really thankful, really thankful. Yeah, your voice and personality match your model so much, OMG. Thank you. I think so too. And I get to be baby. I like being baby. I like being super baby. Yeah. I'll be honest, that was, I think, the most primary reason that I wanted to go with a new direction. Is that I wanted to be more baby. That was the most primary reason. I think if the old one had gotten to be as baby as I wanted it to be, I think I would have been a bit more like, okay, I want to try to stay with this one. But because it wasn't, I was like, okay. Okay, bye. You know. Yeah. We need to fund her so she buys the old model and can be both at work. That would be crazy. But I don't know, like, is that something that you can do? Like, go back and buy it, like, way after the fact? Is that something that you can do? I don't know. Tadpole mode. No, not tadpole mode. I am a very big frog, you know. I might still, I might still have my tail and stuff, but the tail will fall off, you know, eventually, because I'm a very big frog, and soon enough it'll fall off. Okay, guys, okay, you know, yeah. You just gotta wait a little bit longer. Okay, yeah. OMG, look, it's gone. What? The Rebbi model is genuinely one of my favorites in the industry. Thank you. Oh my god, that's such a major compliment. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You're hilarious. You're a big frog. I'm wheezing. No. I guess you could always ask. If I can be honest, I had the idea to maybe ask, but I still don't have the money, so. Yeah, I don't know. Like, that might be something I see if I can maybe ask about at some point, but like, I still, like, it would be a lot. Like, we would need a lot of money. I don't even know if I'm like allowed to do like a donathon for that, because I don't think I'm allowed to confirm how much it was, but if I do like a donathon with the goal being that amount, then like I'm just confirming. Am I even allowed to do that? I don't know. But to be honest, I have way bigger priorities right now that don't cost nearly as much. So yeah, Those are gonna be my priorities. But yeah, would you be willing to sell the dead tail for members though? Maybe when it falls off, if I guess. Wait, would Fabos do? What would Fabos want with it? What would you do with it? You're gonna do something weird with it? Of course you are, Fabos. You're a freak. You're a freak. And you're a weirdo. Might be possible, but might not be a worthwhile investment. Yeah, no, I had the idea, but like that would be something of like way down the line if we're doing super good. If I have a lot of extra spending money, like maybe, but like that it would require a lot. It would require a lot. It's not something that I want to push for. So maybe they cook it. No. No, that's cannibalism. Probably, maybe. I don't know. You guys, your body comes from my bubble blowing ability. So if you eat a part of me, that's maybe cannibalism. Wait, I have a question. Is it cannibalism if you eat yourself? If you like chop out a part of your arm and then you eat it, is that cannibalism? Does that count? Or is there like another word for it? Like if you ship yourself with yourself, it's self-cessed. So is there a word for if you eat yourself? Auto-cannibalism, yeah. Oh, okay. It's not. I'm trying to think of a funny, witty mashup of those two words and I can't. Rebbi, please stop thinking. No! I like to think. I like to wander. I like to wander about things. No, never ask a VTuber fan what they're gonna do with anything. They're all a bunch of freaks! Auto faggy? What is that? What does that mean? What is that? Thinking is bad. Oh. But I like to think though. Do you still miss Pog Times? I feel like my answer on that is kind of mixed because on one hand, you guys are right here. I'm looking at you. You're here. But as far as like design wise, yeah, I do miss Pug Time. I love Rumble too. I have love for both. Yeah, that would be that would be really nice to still have both. So I guess I do, but also I feel like I also don't because you guys are right here and I don't have to miss you. Because you're right here. Are we really though? Some of you probably, some of you might just pure Frabos. So it kind of depends, you know. But I love everybody. All the same. Yeah, man's just like the streamer, so what does that say about you, Frog? I'm a freak! I'm a weirdo! Are you sure? Maybe what a figment of your imagination. You need to take your pills, Rebbi. I'm pretty sure because you guys always show up if I stream anything at all. So if you were in a figment of imagination, it might be different sometimes, but it never is. It never is. It's always the same. It's not ever different. Yeah. What if you or any animal licks an open wound? I never thought about that. Wait. I'm gonna look up the definition of cannibalism. What's this very specific definition? Definition of cannibalism. The practice of eating the flesh of one's own species. Okay, yeah. I was wondering because it is eating people. But like, if you were to drink the blood of somebody, or lick an open wound and you're like licking up stuff from their body, you are still consuming parts of a person. So did it have to be specifically the flesh, or is cannibalism like more flexible, you know? Like if you eat, well, that would mean if for every time you kiss somebody that you're a cannibal because you're consuming their spit. Real question is why you would do that. No. Put the why out of your head. It's not about the why. It's about the what if. The what if is the real question here. Blood is categorized as a tissue. Really? Wait. Okay. So the next time I bleed, if I lick it, does that mean I'm a cannibal? I can say I've practiced cannibalism. Whoa. I think if you want to do that though, maybe put it on your finger or something and lick it off of that. Cause do you know how much bacteria is in your mouth? Maybe don't lick an open wound. It's not cannibalism if you don't chew. Ooh. I feel like, I don't know. Well, I guess not, because if you don't chew and you try to swallow, you choke on a big piece and die. Therefore, you never consumed it, really. It never really went into your stomach, so therefore, I guess it's not a cannibalism. I guess so. Yeah. I don't understand cannonballism. Why would you pray to a cannonball? Cannonballism. That's a funny one. It has a more specific definition. Not according to Fanian. Yeah. Not according to this random Frobble in chat. The Frobble told me so, therefore it's true. Anyone else see the steam coming out of your ears with all this thinking? No, cause I like thinking. I'm good at thinking. Yeah. I have a license, thank you very much. We have a licensed professional in chat. Whoa. There's a Frobble that's a doctor. There's a Frobble that's a medical man. Yeah. So therefore, some Frobbles are very smart. Yeah, some Frobbles have been to college. If I'm a fruit, does that mean it's vegan? I guess so. My license is being a professional Frobble. But then how should we go by anything you say then, huh? I thought you were a medical man. I can't believe you would lie like this. I can't believe you would make me think something that's not true on the internet. Nobody would ever do that. No. These are the questions we must answer. This is true. These are important questions. Yeah. I have a license for thinking. Get on my level. Wow. Something that no other Frobble has. Oh my god. Hi, Zero Blaze. How you doing? Hello. Because I'm Frobble. That's why you should believe me. Okay, what else are some things that I should believe from Frobble then, huh? If you're so wise and full of wisdom, then what else? What else, huh? I'm a pharmacist, if that's any consolation. Can a pharmacist tell me if I'm accountable or not? I don't know. Hello, hi Highness, how you doing? Hello. You think people would just do that, go on the internet and spread lies? Never on my life. Whoa. I need to pee. I don't want to get up and pee. Why do I keep needing to pee in the middle of the stream? I want to ignore it for another half hour and then go pee after. Yeah. Frobble of the Lake says the Rebbi is cute and likes us. Well, that is true. I mean, I don't know how cute I am, but I do like Frobbles. That part is very, very true. Yeah. I made my sister a noodle cup once, and it helped. Does that make me a nurse? Yes. Yes. The medical world thanks you for your medical prowess in aiding your sister with her medical needs. Nah. I don't want to go pee. I'm having fun yapping. I kind of do need to pee really bad though. I drank a lot of water before the stream. I think. Was that today or was that yesterday? I don't know. I drank a lot of water at some point. Yeah. Would you ever join VLO? No, I don't think so. I'm not comfortable doing adult content. Cannibalism is based on consumption, so basically if it's not eating or drinking, then it isn't cannibalism. What if somebody else committed cannibalism and then you ate their poop? Are you a cannibal then? Are you a cannibal? Are you like a secondhand cannibal? Whoa. I wonder if there's any secondhand cannibals in the world. Whoa. 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 You know the video with the mom that screams at her kid because it didn't flush? Disgusting! What if you not know how to flush after they take a shit? It wasn't me. Well, it was fucking one of yours. Disgusting! I've seen that video so many times. Being the pervert is not the same as being a professional YouTuber. Yeah, no. The most I'll do is make jokes and like maybe I'll tease troubles a little bit sometimes. Maybe I'll put my thighs on the screen or something. But like, I'm not very comfortable with going like full lewd. And that's the kind of a requirement. I think otherwise maybe I would try because I love all the girls there and they seem like they're doing really well, but I'm just not comfortable making adult content, so, you know. Well, yeah. Well, I also just don't want the pressure of like, performing well in another agency, because I felt like there was a lot of pressure last time I had that job, and I feel better without that. You know? Yeah, that wouldn't be cannibalism, but there's human flesh. There's gonna be human flesh, like remnants in the poop. So if you eat the poop, you're secondhand consuming the human flesh. You're a secondhand cannibal. Yeah. Hi, cute girl. Hi, 49. Just a cute girl talking about cute girl things, you know? Having a good time. Yeah. What if you eat an alligator that ate a person? I don't know. Maybe. It would be in their body, and then you are eating. That'd be like third-hand cannibalism, maybe. Perfect recreation, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, Corpo has hard deadlines and people are directly relying on you for content. No, it's not even that. I think for me, a lot of the pressure came from the fact I joined a corpo that was more cutesy girly. It didn't really have a personality type that was like mine yet. Actually, that was the whole reason I was hired. Was to like have the variety and stuff. But I was never sure how much I could be myself and how much I had to rein it in. So I felt like I was very constantly like, okay, can I make this joke? Can I say this? Like, I don't consider my humor like super far out there, you know, like some people are like really edgy with their humor or really crass. I don't think I'm especially edgy and crass, but like sometimes jokes I would make were a little like over the line for like my management and stuff. And I used to ask like, okay, can you better inform me where the lines are so I can be sure not to cross them again? And they never knew what to tell me. Cause it is kind of hard, like it's hard to put a hard definition on like what you can and can't joke about. So they would tell me like, nah, just keep doing whatever, and if you make a mistake, we'll just tell you. But like, I don't know, people on the internet are kind of brutal. If you make a mistake, people aren't really very that forgiving. Like, I don't want to make 10 million mistakes to try to learn what I can and can't do. So that's where a lot of the pressure came from. And I felt like I had to sanitize my personality a lot to avoid stepping on toes, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so, I do know there are a couple of agencies that, have more talents that are maybe a little closer to my, like, general humor type, personality type and stuff. But then it comes down to like, you know, I want to be Rebbi. I don't want to take on a new persona. Can I take Rebbi in? Okay, what if I want to leave? Can I take Rebbi out? That's the big one. That's the big one. Can I bring them back out? Can I bring myself back out? Because now, that depends on the place. Some of them will let you, some of them will not. And the ones that will let you, are very, 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 very few. So, yeah, it's, yeah, no. So, I feel like being indie, I'm very comfortable being indie. I don't see myself pushing for another agency, right now or in the future, or, you know. I mean, maybe in, like, the distant future if I decide that's what I want to do. Maybe if there's an opportunity that pops up that, like, suits all my needs and stuff, maybe I can give it another try, but I don't see it happening right now. Yeah. Yeah, giant forehead. I thought that said girlfriend for a second. I thought that said, like, giant girlfriend, and I was like, wow! Wow! Yeah, I feel very comfortable being indie right now. I think that's just what I'm gonna do for now. Yeah, I'll do that until the plans change. Yeah. You're more comfortable being indie and that's what works for you. Yeah, I feel like, I remember, I felt really nervous about going indie again for a while. But I feel like it's been a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought, like, man, it's gonna be really hard, I'm gonna be really lonely. I was especially worried about being lonely. No longer having, like a brand tying me to people. But I've ended up being, like, I've been doing well. It's been really good. It's been a lot better than I thought that it was going to be, and I've been very happy. Yeah. In reality, all people are a little bit weird, and it's okay. People being completely normal and clean, safe and censored is what is really weird. No, I agree. I think it's really unreasonable to expect people to be perfect, but I also think, like, the people also have, like, the different limitations and stuff, and some people are, like, afraid, like, oh, if you step too far into one territory, what is that going to look like for, like, the company's image? And I just don't want to deal with that again. There was a lot of pressure. You know, yeah. What was your model before the agency, Rebbi? Probably you've talked about Chio, I think, in this stream. Wait, didn't you say earlier in this stream that you sometimes have Chio streams on muted with Rebbi audio? Did you forget that fast? I may not read every message out loud, that doesn't mean I didn't read it. Oh, before the agency? Nah. I don't really want to talk about that. Yeah, it's hard being lonely, so as long as you're okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, that was something I used to deal with a lot, so it feels really nice. I was worried I'd have to, like, go back to that, but it feels really nice, you know. I think they met your life before too. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I don't really like talking about it a lot. Yeah, it's kind of an awkward subject. But I guess, I guess now that I guess now that we're talking about it, it's already kind of awkward to not talk about it. But yeah, it's nothing bad or anything. But yeah, I don't know. Have you ever said something that, like, it's not bad, not like cancelable, like nothing like that. But like people who heavily disagree with it just kind of come en masse and attack you over it. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to bring their attention back to it. You know. Yeah, the past is the past. I'm happy with living in the present with Rebbi. Yeah, that's why I honestly, like, never talk about it. Yeah, I think if I realized that that's what you were talking about, I would not have read your message because I totally misunderstood it. Yeah, no, not politics, nothing like that. Although I guess it's kind of that same effect, but, like, you know. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll just be a little bit more specific because I think it sounds a little too ominous, like the way I'm talking about it. Basically, I made a video once and posted it on Twitter where I kind of just stood up for VTubers who make who use like the really petite models, right? The little petite lolly models. And it just grabbed a lot of the attention of people who really don't like it. Yeah, it's nothing bad, right? It probably sounded worse when I wasn't talking about it. I just get nervous talking about it. I really don't wanna, like rock the boat, you know? I wanna move on from that. I just wanna focus on myself now. Yeah, it was nothing bad. It probably sounded really bad the way I was talking about it. I'm just nervous. It's a subject I really didn't think I would be talking about. And I just don't want to grab the attention, like that kind of attention again, you know? That's really it. Twitter tourist. Yeah, pretty much. It was a lot, and they never really left me alone. That's also part of why I didn't go back to that identity, because I know there were some people who asked about it, like, why didn't you go back to your old identity? Because I don't want to deal with my Twitter account getting mass reported and stuff again, because they don't like the model I was using, and they don't like what I said about that kind of model. So, like, nah. And I wanted to be, like, cute aquatic. I wanted to be something new. I wanted a fresh start. So, that's why I chose to go with a new one. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, that's all I really want to say about it. That's pretty much it. I think this is a lolly-friendly place. Yeah, I try to make my community, like, you know, open-minded and accepting. Yeah. We are here and now just having a frog time. Yeah. So now I just put all my focus into like trying to make fun content and make funny stuff, and I got some more stuff that's gonna come out soon. I'm really excited about it. I'm excited for Offkai. Like, we got a lot going on here and now. I just try not to give too much mental space to, yeah. Popping by to say hi. Hope you enjoy Offkai. Hi, Crimson here. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, I'm gonna have the best time at Offkai. At least I hope so. Offkai's always been fun, even when it's like scuffed sometimes, you know. So I'm excited. I'm excited to go sit for like an event, and then we have to wait like an extra hour because something happened. Sorry, that sounds so sarcastic. I mean, I guess there's a little sarcasm in there, but there's also a part of me that's like, heck yeah, Offkai, that's the Offkai experience. You go sit in a chair for the concert to start, and then you gotta wait an extra half hour to an hour for it to actually start when it was going to start. You know, I hope the venue is better with internet next year. I hope it's better with internet this year. You know. Yeah, no game today? Okay. No, today's Zazatsu. Yeah. Are you winning, Rebbi? I think so. We're having a fun time yapping. Yeah. I'll probably get a yap for maybe another 20 minutes, because I need to make sure I get everything done before we go to Offkai. So, yeah, I don't know what Offkai is, but have fun. Really? You don't know about Offkai Expo? Yeah. Actually, that's the second person in chat today that didn't know what Offkai is. It's a VTuber convention. Yeah. One of a few. I find it very interesting, actually, that there are not in a judgmental way, but I find it very interesting that there's still like VTuber fans who don't know what some of like the bigger stuff is. Wait, bigger than that, I still see some VTubers who have no idea that like agencies are a thing. Like, they have no idea what HoloLive is, and they have no idea that there's agencies. They have no idea that people have managers as VTubers. They thought it was entirely indie. And I'm like, I know there's different circles of like VTubing, right? And I know some of those circles are further away from the agency scene, and that's okay. I just find it so, like, how? Because, like, how do you not know HoloLive? Like, how do you not know? I feel like HoloLive is the biggest example, actually. But how do you not know about any of them? Really? The fact they don't even know HoloLive is like, how? Wait, actually, I have a story about that. Oh my god. Okay, so, one of my sisters, she started watching, she started talking to me, like, she didn't really, like, watch a lot of VTubers, but she started talking to me about how she watches, Vox Aqua. She really likes Vox Aqua. And then I was like, oh, yeah, I know him. Yeah, I don't really watch Nijisanji too much. But, like, yeah, I know him, and I'm aware of some of the other ones, that they work with, whatever. And then she's like, Nijisanji, what's that? I like mentioned some of the other Nijisanji tubers, and she's like, I don't know who they are, but yeah, and I'm like, what? How do you not know? How do you not go to Vox Aqua's channel and not see, like, I mean, I assume he has the Nijisanji next to his name, like corporate VTubers have their agency name next to it. How do you not know? How do you not know? How do you not notice that and be like, what's that? You know? She didn't realize that he was in an agency at all. Doesn't Vox mention of Nijisanji in his intro? I assume he does. I think just about every agency VTuber does that, right? I don't know. I don't watch Vox Aqua, so I assume that he does. Yeah. But let's not get like hateful or anything about it. But yeah, this is a funny story about it. In fairness, not knowing what Niji is sounds like a blessing. Just enjoying the person. Honestly, yeah. Sometimes it is nice to just like enjoy VTubers just as they are, as like individuals and stuff. You know. I was going to say something else. What was it? I don't know, cause like I really like you know. Well, it depends. I know like agency T's not been doing like too well and stuff. But like I think back when it's in its prime and stuff, like that must have been like so many people to keep up with all the time. I imagine it gets kind of tiring trying to keep up with everybody. Sometimes it is nice to just appreciate people just as they are. You know. Yeah. Hi, Orange Max, how you doing? Hello. The first VTuber I ever watched was Iron Mouse, and I had no idea VSoja was a corpo. I thought it was just like a brand she was partnered with. Well, at least you noticed that she would talk about it. At least you noticed that it was there. I do like it when a VTuber can basically stand on their own and shine. Also, because it makes it so that their collab book shines even more so. Yeah. Honestly, the people that are able to do that, I find them very inspiring too. And because I feel like when I was in an agency, I feel like I honestly was not as proactive as I should have been. I feel like I got into the habit of just kind of coasting on streaming, right? And that's why when I went indie, I decided like I want to try to be more proactive. I want to have more stuff going on. I want to be like working on more things behind the scenes. And like, you know, I think it's been doing really well. I've been like keeping myself really busy, and it's felt really nice, you know. Hi JK! Hi Rebbi! Hi JK, how you doing?
Thank you.
Yeah. And super Iron Bell, thank you for the $20 super. I didn't know Rebbi was a major corpo sponsoring a whole VTuber convention. So proud. Have fun, Offkai. Hope you don't get to meet everyone. Wait, hope you do get to meet everyone you want to, and not anyone you don't. Thank you. Well, yep, I am the primary major sponsor of Offkai Expo, didn't you know? You know, I secretly do actually have a lot of money in my back pocket, the one that I keep under my butt. And that's where I got all my money that I used to sponsor Offkai. Sorry, don't tell Offkai that I gave them my butt money to sponsor their convention this year. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I'm in a bit of corpo VTubing fatigue at the moment. I still to love Hollow and FaZe very much, but now I enjoy indies a lot more with them being able to be themselves. Yeah, I think corporate VTubing, I'm not an expert on this like subject, so like if I'm wrong, please forgive me. But I feel like corporate VTubing does a lot better naturally in Japan because of their like, you know, ingrained like kawaii and idol culture. They like cute anime girls, they like idols. It's like built in, you know, it's not just like, oh, VTubers were a fad for a couple of years, you know. Like in Western countries it was more of a fad. But over there it's like deeply ingrained. So I feel like the agencies there, not to say that they're like perfect or anything. I don't think any agency is perfect, but they have like a stronger market and stuff over there. I feel like, for me at least, I think of like all the Western ones that we've seen like close down or they're not doing too well, with some exceptions. And like, it honestly makes me like, you know, like it's kind of impressive the exceptions that are able to do it. Cause like, yeah, we don't have that like super ingrained like culture and stuff to piggyback off of, you know. Yeah. What was I going to say? I was gonna make a point here. I don't know, I forgot what the point was. Anyway, doing good, trying to make it to today, and then gonna be flying out super early. Yeah. Yeah, I'm super excited. Wait, are you also going to Offkai? I hope you have a great time. I'm gonna be like not hanging out with anybody except my VTuber friends, so I'm gonna be like, choo choo. I pull up to the convention in my train, choo choo, motherfuckers. I'm gonna be like fading into the background, hoping I'm not noticed by anybody, but I hope you have a great time. Yeah, Ross, thank you for the $2 super. I can do 15 pull-ups without stopping. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. I don't think I can even do one pull-up. My arms are always so weak. They've always been really weak. I can't do anything with my arms. My legs are pretty strong though. Thumbnail jump scare. Blah, blah, blah. Oh no. A thumbnail that says leaving on it. Oh, graduation scare. Blah. I'm gonna drop a hard truth. I'm gonna drop a hard truth right now, Fubbles. I'm gonna drop a hard truth. You won't get so scared of everything being a graduation if you stop being afraid that everything is a graduation. Whoa, oh my god, wisdom. Here's the wisdom that I couldn't pull out the other day when someone asked me to be wise. And by the other day, I mean yesterday. Because someone asked me to be wise yesterday and I couldn't think of anything because I was way too tired. Here's my wisdom. Whoa. Whoa. Does that work for women too? I think so. Whoa. Choo-choo, the train is here every time now. No, I missed my Offkai train. Oh, I guess I can't go to Offkai. Oh no. Yeah, yes I am. Hope you have a great time. Yeah. Are you secretly going to visit all their meet and greets? I was interested to go see some of them. I was gonna go see some of my friends and be like, ah. But I don't know, with them wanting ID verification, I don't know if I will still. I feel kind of sad because like I was excited to go and be like, surprise, it's me. But like I don't know because like I'm assuming volunteers are gonna be VTuber fans. I don't know. Maybe I should have just signed up under a different email. I used my Rebbi Rompin one, forgetting about that. Maybe that's my skill issue, I don't know. But now that I have and it's set up that way, I don't know if I want to tell random people my personal information, so yeah, maybe not. Maybe it'll look great with a mustache. I just put a mustache on my face and then they don't even know that it's me. They don't even know that it's me. Wait, I think I have a mustache like stored in my butt here somewhere. Hang on, let me look. I'm looking right now, even though it doesn't look like I'm looking. I'm looking right now. Whoa, my god. Why does it get pinned in my mouth and it's like blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I want to try to fix it. Perfect. Is it as good as you thought it would be? Is it as great as you thought it would be? Who are you? What are you doing? Disguise your voice and don't tell them who you are. Okay, we'll practice. Okay, you guys are the meet and greet people. Okay, I'm gonna practice. I walk up and you ask me to show your ID. Okay, my ID.
It's me, Mario. Hello.
And therefore I'm Mario, so they let me in without checking my ID. I did it, yeah! Okay, give me ID. No! Hello, can I see your ID? I thought I said hello, can I see your kid for a second? I was like, do you want him? I guess I don't want him anymore, you can have him. I'm playing Super Mario 64 right now. Yeah, that's about the only thing I can impersonate from Mario. Honestly, I want to practice the voice, maybe get better. Maybe I can do like an impression more consistently. Because right now all I can do is the It's Me Mario. And kind of the hello, but I don't know if it sounded that great.
For Frank. Thank you.
Yeah. Maniac, thank you for the 25 super. Rebbi, some man is on your stream. Ah! Oh no, it's Rebbi the man. Rebbi the man on the stream. Free Rebbi kid at Offkai. Free children at Offkai. Free children. Giving them away. Not $1, not a cent. Come and get your children. Come and get them here. My nose is itchy. Ah. My nose is itchy. Yeah. Very convincing. Come right through, shit. Oh, awesome. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this all day. I definitely don't have a bomb in my pocket. Wow, that was a great meet and greet. I definitely didn't bomb them. Okay, have a nice day. No, Rebbi's a big what have a big pee-pee have. That's me. And Andrew, thank you for being tapped up for 2 hormones. Thank you. Hey, catch this! Explodes. Kaboom! They're gone now. Well, I guess you can see my ID because you won't remember it in like 2 seconds. Boom! Oh boy, free children! Thank goodness, I'm starving. Me too, my favorite. Yeah, I thought I was watching Rebbi, not really. You never know. You never know who in your local crowd might have a bomb. But for legal reasons, this is a joke, and I am not bringing any weaponry to Offkai. So please don't ban me from coming into Offkai. I promise I'm just bringing my phone to take pictures. Yeah, and my ID. In case I need it. Yeah. Alright, well, looks like we got about 4 minutes left. Alright, Frabos, you have 4 minutes. Here's our personal meet and greet right now. Our personal meet and greet right now. You have 5 minutes to tell me everything that you've ever wanted to tell me ever before I have to leave and go to Offkai. VTuber banned from convention for butt bomb. No! Okay, if I'm ever gonna be canceled, can that be the reason why? 10-pound boring ball bomb with a picture taped to it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, no. Rebbi, can you show grippers? Why do you want to see, huh? Pretty bored of you to ask me that live on stream, you freak! You absolute pervert! But okay, since you asked nicely, here's my feet. Here you go. Yeah. Take a long look, because it's the last you'll ever get. Not really. A very interesting question. Because they are a delicacy! Never mind. I think you've seen enough. It's too much for you. Too much of you fellows. Feet. Wow, all six toes. Got them lined up. Have a nice time at Offkai. Thank you. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Yeah. I hope I get the chance to eat foods that are not like around where I live. I hope I get the chance to eat a lot of foods that I don't normally get to eat. Yeah. Rebbi, thank you for giving my art. You're too kind to me. Yeah, of course. Thank you for giving me a transparent version. I love getting to use fan art in the thumbnails, and I really appreciate having a transparent version so I can do that. Thank you, Steve-O. Your art is really cute. I love your style. Thank you. Yeah. I don't understand the obsession with feet. That's because you're not a foot bro. You're not as based as we are. You clearly must be into armpits instead. Freak. Hovo. Can't believe you. Want to see my pics? Well, I won't show you. Yeah, really nice. Oh, it really is. It's super nice. I love the like action shot too. That's been one of my favorite things to see is when I see like the real big action shots. It looks like I'm doing something. It's super cute. You clearly don't own an air fryer. As funny as because I don't have an air fryer and no one has ever seriously said that to me. You clearly don't own a working refrigerator. Hey Rebbi, is your fridge running? No! oh, okay. What happens when you whoop Rebbi's cheek squirrels? Squirrels? I wish I had cheek squirrels. Wait, can I make them into squirrels? They're squirrel tails now! Those are my power buttons, and if you power me off, I am programmed to self-destruct.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Coin for Frank.
Oh no! Somebody hit the self-destruct button! Wow! Thunder! Thank you for the 20 so far! Thank you for the froggy snack fund! Whoa! Her $20 just for me? Thanks! Maybe that'll buy me dinner tomorrow. Maybe. Yeah. That voice, oh my. Does it sound okay? Personally, I kind of hate the lower registers of my voice. I don't think it sounds that nice. I think the VTubers who naturally have a lower voice are better at it. Yeah, but sometimes it just doesn't hit right in my higher range, so... I don't know. That sounded legitimate. Yeah, I sound like Siri. Or Gladys or something, I don't know. Yeah. I think it's cute. Man. I'm really impressed by your voice acting skills. Thank you. I want to hone my voice acting skills more. Cause I wanna be able to like actually like act as a character and say a bunch of stuff. I feel like there's a bunch of things that I can do, but it's not very refined. I need to practice more. How high can you go? And to do that voice, but I can't do it.
Creepy hovel. That's me.
Wow!
Food fund, not for the capitalism.
Oh, I thought, wait, oh, capitalism, I thought it said capitalism, but then at first I thought it said cannibalism from the text, but then I thought the TTS said capitalism, and I was like, what? I can't use it for cannibalism. Really? What if I want to? What if I want to? You can't tell me no. Now I have the money, I can do whatever I want with it. Yeah. Thank you, just fine. Thank you. Thank you for the 50 Stevie. And here we hear the sound of a very angry frog. Honk honk. Okay, give us the frog legs. No, I want human legs. Only those. No frogs. Yeah, I like human enough to pass for one, so therefore it'll count as cannibalism. Yeah. Wee. That makes me sound, not makes me sound there. That reminds me of the car noises. Yeah. I really just wanted to make that noise, actually.
I'll be VOD gang because it's my birthday. I'll miss you, Rebbi. Have lots of fun for us.
Thank you. It's your birthday. Oh, I gotta tell you that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Red Flags. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday! Sorry, you probably had to like head out. I decided to make all the notes really long. I'm keeping you here hostage until I finish this note. And Noon, thank you. Welcome to Time. Oh, thank you. What a sonorous war cry. Yeah. Very glad the rights to the happy birthday song is in the public domain now. Did people used to get sued for singing happy birthday in streams and stuff? Because I really hope it's not the case. That sounds really dumb. Oh yeah. But it's been about 2 hours now, so I should probably go ahead and make sure I have time to get everything else done I need to do today. So, thank you so much, Bubbles, for yapping with me. Let me see who is online for a raid, and we can wrap things up. Let me see. Who is online right now? There's not a lot of people online right now. Okay, Stardy is doing editing ASMR live. Go right into some ASMR. I have not gotten to talk to Stardy much lately. I'd like to go say hi to Stardy. Yeah, I want to go say hi to Stardy. Yeah, have a good trip. Thank you. Yeah, I will be back. I think I'll be home again on the 24th. 24th. So. I'll probably be streaming again on the 25th. Yeah. It's not a super long trip. Yeah. So I will be back then. And I'm looking forward to getting to yapping travels about all the cool stuff I'm gonna see. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Favor. VTubers. Sorry, I had to burp. Gonna miss you, baby. Hope you have a fun at Offkai. Stay safe. I'm gonna try my very, very best. I'll take care of myself, and I'm gonna be really safe. And yeah, okay. I'll see you later, Frobos. See you later, Frobos. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you later, Frobos. Bye bye. Bye bye.